What's up, my ex-crafting friends? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I know, hold on one second here. Let me see if I can get a better, there we go. I had a little bit of fog building up over the camera lens there. Just came in from the inside with the air conditioner, come back outside. So you know what I can do to the lens of a camera or anything for that matter. I have been working between rain most of the day today and trying to work on a couple of things, trying to get a few things going. I was not able to set up all of my equipment out today just because the weather was just too bad. We were getting some pop-up thunderstorms, way too much to risk setting the equipment out. But I did break apart a pallet. I'll pop that image somewhere right up here. Yeah, probably right about there. I did break apart a pallet today, and we're going to do a little bit of a reclaimed wood project, and hopefully this will be done with one tool, well, one major tool, and that, of course, will be my compound miter saw, my sliding compound miter saw behind me here. It's going to be the only major power tool that I'll be using, with the exception of a sander and maybe a couple of my hand tools that I'll be looking at as well to assemble this project. And I'm looking at doing just a basic project today. I want to do a rustic style cross. I'm basically just going to take a couple of these slats from the pallet that I just took apart, this right here. I'm going to use just a couple of these slats right here. And I'm going to take and do a little bit of work here on the miter, so I'm going to cut them down to the length that I need. And then we're going to do a half lap joinery with this. And this is a very thin material. It is approximately, let's see what we have here. It's right at a half an inch thick. So we're going to do a half lap joinery with this to get it set up. And how we do it. And it's just going to be a rustic style cross. That's it. Just a single cross, something that can hang on a wall somewhere. Now, these are approximately 44 inches long. I'm going to cut these down a little bit on that size to go a little bit more. So we're going to see how that goes. I've got raindrops falling. I can't determine if it's coming off the trees above me or if it's trying to rain again, but we're going to see what we can get done. Hey, it wouldn't be an Extreme Outdoor Crafts channel if I didn't try to work in between a little bit of rain. So let's get a quick measurement on these, get a quick cut, and go from there. Okay, really quickly, what I did there was I cut off one end, square up that edge. I'm going to take my measurement from that end and get it started. And yeah, it is sprinkling a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. It's not too bad that I can't handle this part right here. All right, really quickly, if you'll notice right here, I just added a piece of sacrificial board behind that, and that will help to bring that board out a little bit to be able to get across that completely. So let's continue. All right, and we have our half laps cut into the boards. This is approximately 36 inches long. This one's approximately 24 inches long, and just simply placing these two together for a nice cross. Now, this is going to be the front. I like the finish a bit better. This will be the back. I'll place a hanger on here, and I'm also going to take and once I get it assembled and allow the glue time to dry, I'll probably pop a couple of brad nails in the back. Just drop my pencil. Probably pop a couple of brad nails in the back. Really don't need it. Glue will be absolutely fine as the absolute finished setup on this. And then once it's done, I'm going to come around it with a roundover bit with a router on the front edge and give that front edge a decorative piece. Deciding as to whether I want to give this the torched finish or if I just want to come back with some sandpaper and, with my sanders, start with a low grit, work my way down and, work my way up rather to a higher grit sandpaper and just come back and put a stain on it. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking if I hit it lightly with the torch, that's going to really make make that grain pop, and then come back and put a clear coat finish on it. But yeah, one tool primarily, besides the hand tools being the sanders and the router. But other than that, one tool, this right here behind me, using the miter saw, was able to get this cut and do the half lap joinery for this. And once this is glued up and finished, it will be a nice little wall piece to hang up either in a church or in your home. I'm picturing this, hanging up in the foyer somewhere in a church once it's finished, or in your home for a nice Easter decoration. Or, you don't need it just for Easter. You can hang these year round. But, I'm picturing an Easter decoration, adding some things to it during the Easter time, decorated out. But this is the semi-finished product. Stay tuned, because at the end of this, I'll show images of the way it all looks. I'm going to go grab my router really fast. I'm deciding if I want to go ahead and route it before I assemble it, or if I want to assemble it first, but we shall see. The clouds have moved out. Right now, there is another system moving in, so yeah, I'm going to get the miter saw put up, get that out of the way, and then go ahead and grab my router, bring it out. It's all batteries, so that's great for that. Get these glasses off because they're bugging me. Bring my router out. It's a palm router, my Ryobi palm router. I'm going to bring it out, work on that, and go from there. And hey, Harbor Freight, if you're watching, you guys need to give me a sponsorship here. Sponsor one of my videos and get me one of those portable carports to set up out here. That would be absolutely wonderful for working under in this rain. You know what I mean? Because this pop-up tent or this party tent frame works great just to keep the sun off of me, but doesn't work too well in the rain. So that would be a great option. So yeah, I'm going to finish this up. I'll be back. We'll do a little bit of routing on this, and this project will be finished. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm working on doing that roundover, using a 1/4-inch roundover bit around the edges to get just a slight relief of those sharp edges. I'm not taking it all the way up to the crossing piece where it crosses over. I'll show you that momentarily when I get done. I'm not going to bore you with all of the routing. I may hit just a little bit of it in the video, but I'm not going to bore you with routing the entire thing. And I'm not going to bore you with sanding over the entire thing, which I'll go back over again momentarily with the sander as well, using a palm sander to go around that and see what we come up with. Right now it's glued up and clamped up and doing a little bit of routing at the same time. So here we go. Well, we made it through. It tried to sprinkle a little bit again. Clouds tried to start moving back in, and it kind of broke off for a moment. So that was a plus. I guess that's part of doing the extreme outdoor crafts, trying to dodge the weather systems. And then, the summer heat, we're getting these summer pop-up afternoon storms and everything, and they can hit anywhere from morning to afternoon. Primarily this week, we've been hitting them in the afternoon. So that's been a good thing on top of all of this. However, it has a couple of times hit me earlier in the day. To be exact, earlier today, I came out, was setting out my equipment, getting it ready, and the next thing I know, it started thundering. It started getting dark clouds rolling in, so I had to quickly put everything back up and get going. So like I said earlier in the video, Harbor Freight, if you'd like to sponsor me with one of those covered carports and let me do a review on that, yeah, I'd be glad to do that. We already did one review for a Harbor Freight product and ended up with a little over 1,000 views on that shortly after it was uploaded. So very popular video on that one. So we may be doing some tool reviews in the near future as well. I've got some router bits coming in from, dare I say it, Temu. Yeah, that's right. I decided to try out the Temu app. I did get a little small carpenter square that came in this week. So far, I'm pleased with it. I checked it out. It seems to be right on the target as far as being squared up and working great. So I haven't used it yet for any of the projects that I've done today, but I will be using it in the near future. And I'm looking forward to those router bits that's coming in so that we can do some work with that as well. So, all right, so we have got this finished with the exception of doing the final piece to it. So let me show you what we have right here. Guys, I'm being very careful because this is just glued up and the glue has not fully cured yet, but this is what we have right here, and we are about to hit it with a little bit of torch work. So yeah, here we go. All right, so we got the torch work done. Everything is done. I've got it clamped back up because I want to give it time to cure a little bit longer with this glue, because when I hit it with the torch, of course, it loosened that glue up. But here we go. This is it right here. It is a 36-inch, 3-foot. That's right at 36 inch. It may be a little less. Let me get a quick measure on that. I believe it was roughly 36 inches. Yes, 36 inches, right on it. So 36 inches or 3 feet. Nice little piece, nice little wall plaque. It's not super heavy. So, I could put one of the like 5-pound hooks on it, and it will hold well on the wall. Look great on any church wall, your home decor, a great addition to any of those. I'm going to put a clear coat finish on this once this glue sets and it dries. I'm going to go back over it, put a clear coat finish on it, and this will be ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this wouldn't be extreme crafting here on the X Crafter if I didn't have to dodge the weather a little bit and get some things done. But this was a quick project to do with some reclaimed wood. For as a minister myself, so I want to share this with you. An idea that I have with this, I'm using reclaimed wood, taking this wood and using it, bringing it up, because this wood was set to be destroyed. It was actually these pallets were in a wood pile to be burned and destroyed. So I brought these pallets home. I resurrected them for something else. And what did we do? Well, we resurrected them for a cross. That's right. That's right. What better thing to do to use a reimagined piece of material such as a pallet, resurrect it from that pile of rubbish that where they were getting ready to burn it and destroy it and do away with it, resurrect it, revitalize it, and use it to make a wonderful, beautiful piece of art like this to use and place on any church wall, home decor wall, anywhere that you would love to place it. Pay attention and be sure to watch for the pictures that will be at the end of this video. Guys, I am hot and tired. After that rain, it got extremely humid out here. And I am soaking wet. And I was only out here for maybe a half hour at the most working on this. So maybe an hour at the most, off and on. Now, I've been out here off and on all day working on it as far as breaking apart the pallet. It took me about 20 minutes this morning to break apart the pallet. Again, you can take a look at that. There's the pile of lumber right there. Yeah, got a good bit of wood out of it. So hopefully I'll be able to make a couple of more of these in the very near future. But I'm going to wait and choose a cooler day to work. Yeah, I know, extreme outdoor crafts, right? Right? Yeah. Hey, you guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to turn on that bell notification so that you will know when I upload the next video. Be sure to share this video with your friends and comment, because that helps the YouTube algorithms to push this out to other people to view it. And if you have any suggestions of things that can be done with some pallet wood, some quick, easy, simple crafts that can be done, be sure to comment below and give me your thoughts on that. And stay tuned, because at the end of this video, you will see we're going to give this time to dry, and by that time I'll have the video edited and ready to go and be able to get that image on there. We'll have this displayed so that you can see what it looks like as a finished product. Thank you again, guys, for joining me here on The X Crafter. You know what to do. As always, stay crafty and have fun with what you're doing.